concentrate to go 900 metres. Wadana, the 7, that's the favourite. Firstly, I'll say it looks exposed. It's had 14 starts, placed 6 times. That tells me... Half an hour to Murray Bridge Race 1. The Wednesday live session has started, punters. We're on, alright? This is Murray Bridge Race 1 preview. We're going to back Copper Bullet 4.2 and the value long shot 23 into 21 ruled by thieves. We need to find a reason to get a beat firstly. We'll move on to the 1, Copper Bullet. This is just an initial run through. We're shooting to win out of the test for Rossomere. 4th of the 8th in the trial at Strathalbyn. 3rd in the market, Nikolsky, the 6th. By Smart Missile out of the Northern Meteor Mare. Punters, 1A trial at Strathalbyn in prep for its return here. Ran 2nd at Balaclava at its 2nd career start. And a wide margin 3rd of 9 to the very smart Lingani prior to debut.
Punters, this is a great example.
It's the one to beat
How I do form analysis.
9. By Saboog out of a Fastnet Rock Bear, speed on speed, 2nd of 8 in a trial to none other than Nikolsky, beating 0.1 of a length at Strathalbyn on the 28th of January. Obviously,
punters.
I'll go any water in this train shot.
Starts aligning, 1 pace.
Side here, punters, the green and the black cat.
Nikolsky, good action, deep stretch.
The form out of that 2nd of Balaclava for Nikolsky back on the 19th of June does not look good. Right, the winner out of the race, 4-year-old Atomic Gelding. Then ran 11th, 10th, 13th at Murray Bridge, Port Augusta, Murray Bridge. And the horse that dead heated with Nikolsky for 2nd, then ran 13th, 11th, 2nd, 14th. First in line. In its only trial, 3-year-old Gelding by So You Think, who won its previous trial over Ryder Vito, and it hits a solid deal by a wider margin, and they're both half decent. So you're riding this up to their ears, so
100%.
yeah, I'm starting to think they've missed it, right? 3rd home, just behind Rule by Thieves, Star Gladiator. Looks like it's done nothing, but here's the thing, right? It won a trial prior to debut. Then went a miss, right? 3-year-old Gelding by Palantino,
This is well bred value.
he won a trial at Morphettville over Belregazo and Queen of the Air back in August, right?
Really?
Then debuted at Murray Bridge, Balaclava, put away, comes back, soft 4th, beaten 3.5, then 3rd to Shady Thinker, Ruled by Beast. So that confirms that Ruled by Beast has been missed by punters, missed by odds makers. 4th home out of that trial, right? The Immortal, 3-year-old Gelding by I Am Immortal, son of I Am Invincible.
Speed, front end, key, 900 metres, Murray Bridge, right? 23 to 1, remember, punters.
Well, what have we found here? Reward for effort, speed. Artie Schiller can get speed.
Flying Artie, remember him?
Yeah, I get it, but look at the action, look at that action. Watch that again, the horse in the middle of those 3, watch the action, really late, close to the wire. Watch this, the length that she's there, watch.
Star Gladiator, Shady Thinker got the inside run.
Yeah.
Shady Thinker wins the trial.
Go back.
To the inside.
I don't know,
With the number still watching insert Monaco, Ruled by Thieves.
Tell you back a horse, they put their hand up, it's like a good looking girl, you know, new late for a long
I think
time.
we're back in Copper Bullet too.
Boy, playing pool with your mate.
I'm just finding out.
Boy playing pool with your mate at 3 o'clock in the morning. She shows up at the pool hall. And there's no one else playing pool in the pool hall. There's 47 tables in the pool hall. And she starts walking around the pool hall. You're only 22, you know, you don't know a lot at this stage in life. And she turns around and next thing you know, you've got her in the back of the car. She's asking you for money. How did that happen? How did it become you walking into a pool hall and now we're sitting on the back seat listening to a little red Corvette?
Little red Corvette.
You're asking me for money. No, it's not happening. You walk home. Anyway, play.
First and second home out of its debut trial, both very smart. Wasn't beaten that far. I'm just got to look further back, watch it visually to find out how.
This race goes in 24 minutes. Murray Bridge race 1. Copper Bullet is now 4.20, and Ruled by Thieves is 23 into 21, 4.7. 24 minutes to post. I'll let you hear the rest of this. Then we kick in to the rest of the day.
Smart this is. He's
The winner punters.
a very smart horse. But Copper Bullet 4.2 and Ruled by Thieves 23.0. We can back them both.
Oh,
Every day.
4.2, 24% of the market, 24.04%.
I'll correct myself on what I said there. All day, every day, with bells on punters.
Of the market, 28% of the market, 3.7. To the coin. Makes sense, doesn't it? 1.
0.8 and I just hit 5.5. That's where the market's going to concentrate to go 900 metres. Wadana, the 7, that's the favourite. Firstly, I'll say it looks exposed.
Alright, so after that, what's next? Let me compose myself, punters. Compose myself. These things that we need to do, you know, like people looking over my shoulder all the time. It's a little bit testy. It's a little bit testing at times. I put my chair on a better angle so that, you know, you get the best of me. You want my best side, punters. Alright, let's do this. We'll turn the air conditioning on. Well, I've got no teeth, I'm homeless, so I can't afford air conditioning. I've got a Dyson, what is it? Cost me $540. $540. So I keep myself cool. If I wasn't fat, I just wouldn't wear a shirt, and you get to see me without a shirt on. But I'm conscious. I'm a very conscious person. I don't have much self-confidence, punters, you know. This is what happens when you're, you know, chased by tree lurkers all day. Anyway, let's go on. Let's move on. That's Murray Bridge race 1. I like to keep an hour in front. So that makes it pretty easy because the next port of call after that, punters, is Murray Bridge race 2 in 52 minutes. I think we can flick through that in maybe 5 minutes. We'll do an initial run through. They go 1,400 metres. The favourite is Collated, 3.90. Second favourite, All Too True. Third favourite, Future Command, 4.8. 3 others under the 10.0 mark. Yeah, right. Large field. Maiden, 1,400. Here at Murray Bridge. Generally a good betting race. Let's do the speed first. I'm just running down through the 800, 400 metre marker positions to identify the pace of the race, right? Something I do at the start of every race, punters. Alright, so I see potentially one leader in the race that has a natural leading profile. So you're going to mark that slow, the pace scenario. Leaders get the advantage. That's the first thing. Let's go have a look at the 1, Collated, the favourite in the market. By Hualali out of a Blevic mare. Everyone's going to go, fucking who are they? Blevic's the son of Scenic, the son of Saddle as well. Scenic's one of the best broodmare sires, early days to come down the Saddle as well as line. And Hulalai is the son of Street Cry, punters, alright? Okay, we know who he is, alright? Who's this? Telemarketer, punters. Wow. I do need a South Korean girlfriend or something like that anyway. That wouldn't be her. Anyway, back to Hulalai, the sire of this horse, 10-year-old, by Street Cry out of the very good mare, Aloha. We remember her. Those of us over the age of 30 would. You know, unless you're 18 and your girlfriend said Aloha to you last night when she was on her way to my house. Joking. Anyway, Hulalai, yes, good stallion. Yep, let's get serious. I'll stop joking now. So this pedigree screams 1,400 all day, every day. Blevic, bottom half, is a speed son of Scenic. He also stayed a trip. Scenic, 1,400 to 1,600 bottom half. Hulalai, son of Street Cry, top half, 1,400. 2 jump outs. A jump out in trial prior to debut. 3rd at Bordertown on debut. 2nd at Mildura behind ZBD Springs. Was ridden forward on debut, back at its 2nd start. Then failed at Balaclava. No trial into the 1st up, 6th at Murray Bridge. Can it improve? Maybe. Is it the deserved favourite here at 3.90? I don't think so at the moment. I think that's unders. We're going to go and have a look at the second at Mildura behind ZBD Springs, who was coming off Wodonga Mildura thirds prior. No. Then went to Balaclava, ran second. Mildura. Yeah, right. And then went and raced against Cats at Esperance. Third home out of it. Beaten 3.5. That's a margin. 1.5, 1 3/4. Then came out, one next time out at Warracknaville. 2 starts later, one at Morfettville for a 50k tag. That's good. That stacks up. Maybe that's why they're pricing at this price now. Gonna have a look at 4th, 5th and 6th out of it. 4th, beaten 4.75, 3 behind, 2.86 off Henry's Blade at Donald. 2 later, drop back in distance and trip at Kerrang, beaten 0.3. That's good for this. We go back further for this one, Mr. Lynch. Collated, that's on the 10th of August. 10th of August. How many starts have you had? Wow. You must have a patient owner. Wow. Okay, alright. 5th home beaten 6.5, nothing. To ride home to your grandmother about. She's watching you. She watches me. And 7th, Fantasy Warrior. 7-year-old mare by Warriors Reward. Wow, wasn't that a failure, bringing him to stand out here. Anyway, collated. I can't see the merit in making it 3.9. Let's find something to beat it. We need something above the tag, above the par. With the 25k tag, 1400, 7 panels at Murray Bridge Punters. Then we go the 5, the second favourite by All Too Hard out of a Testarossa mare. Won a jump out. No, it's not that. As I said, keep saying to you, an itchy nose. Won a jump out at Morfettville prior to debut back in May. 1 run, put away, 2-year-old race. On pace, beaten 3.5, third of 10. Then went to Murray Bridge, first up this prep, 5th at Noitzi. And then failed behind Teardrop Rotation. Well, I'll put a line through that. What I'm going to go on, that was the 25th of January, 10 days ago. I'm going to have a look at this jump, the form out of this jump out win at Morfettville. Firstly, give me an idea. The pedigree says to me speed on speed, All Too Hard out of a Testarossa man. 1400, yes, that will stretch 1400 on the top half, potentially on the bottom half. Testarossa more 1300. Son of Perugino, people. Danzig. Yeah, right. The thing that ran second in that trial, that jump out win in May, then come out and won a jump out at Murray Bridge. Third home. We go further back in its form. Hold on, punters. Look at Nicky Nose. 3rd and 5th. 10th, 4th, 6th, 9th, 7th. Provincials, SA. Yeah, okay, alright. Pedigree says yes. Nothing that says put my hand up and back me in its form lines. We look for horses that put the hand up, punters. You got to remember that. We're not finding them. They're finding us. Third favourite, Future Command by Impending out of a Commands mare. Form's starting to fall away a bit. 2nd of 4 in a trial at Gawler. 8th, 7th, 14th. 3rd, Penny dropped last start. 4th time out. Strathalbyn, 3rd of 10. Beaten 2.4 behind it. Robbed the bank. That's what I did when punters went none from 40 2 weeks in a row. Best 5. Completely my fault because I selected the horses. Except the few days Essential Robot did it. Anyway, punters, back to Future Command. 3rd of 10, Strathalbyn, 1200, first up. Flash late from the back by Impending, out of the Commands mare. Screams 1400 all day, every day. Impending's underrated. There's a few Sons of Lonhro that are underrated. And there's not many stallions down that line, the Sir Tristram, Zabeel, octagonal, Lonhro line, to become stallions. Look at Zabeel. You know, he's no Daniel. Great broodmare sire, but he didn't get many sire sons. You got a few. You got octagonal. Octagonal got Lonhro from the first mare that octagonal ever covered, Shadea. I mean, they didn't the jackpot. First mare you ever cover, and you get Lonhro. Wow, isn't that an effort? Anyway, Future Command by Impending, out of the Commands mare. May be in command here in the future. We said the pace is slow, so that's against it. It's drawn 15, they'll go back. 1200 goes to 1400, second up now, fitter, stretching out. What did the first two out of this do, punters? That's the important question. First home by Boom Time, he's the son of Flying Spur from memory. Everyone thinks he's the son of fucking Spirit of Boom. Wrong. Second home, the Tavachi 4-year-old mare, Lady of Savoy. Want to jump out at trial at Strathalbyn, comes off good provincial form at Geelong behind Harry's Yacht back in May. Start to stack up. What happened behind it? Fourth and further back, punters. Let's find out what the girlfriend's friend is like. Accidentally walk in the bathroom and see what she's like naked. That's what you do when you go fourth and further back. And you say, sorry girlfriend, I won't do it again. Not. Fourth is Wicked Wish. Wouldn't that be a Wicked Wish? Wow. I can't make anything about the fifth name. 6th, 7th, 8th. That's how deep we'll go. Alright, third, Future Command beaten 2.4. Make note, 2.3 lengths behind first and second, who are in a head bobbing go for the win. So 2.4, back to Atomic Diva in 8th is 6 lengths, right? Fourth home, just on the heels. Start Prior, second at Strathalbyn, beaten 0.1 of a length. Par. Fifth home. Nothing to write home about, but it was only its 5th start. Spieth, 4-year-old mare. Maybe they've persevered with it. If it's by Spieth, it's probably got New Zealand blood on the bottom half, which means it's bred to stay trip. I get it. 6th home, the Harry Angel, 4-year-old gelding. Start Prior, second Strathalbyn. Start to stack up this form reference bonus. Right? Beaten 0.5. After being beaten 4 by these, putting it a length behind this one. 1 length above par now. Stretching out in trip, second up, fitter. Start to make sense. Paces against the butt. 7th home, adds to it. Not going to go deep. 8th home. Nothing there that says against it. Beautiful, excellent. 0 to 1 length above par on that run, right? Now here's another thing. If that's the case, the horses that are first and second out of that race, maybe they need to be black booked, right? This is how you black book a horse. They put their hand up. If that's par, I'm not going to black book a 4-year-old by Boom Time. That's not going to give us a Boom Time. The second home in the race, right? Here's the thing. That tried to make all. The 4-year-old mare by Tavachi, Lady of Savoy, right? The winner, sat second, got the drop, won the race. They drew away. They put 3 or 4 lengths on third. The horse that's in Murray Bridge Race 2 today. Let's put these two on notice, all this form reference on notice. Lady of Savoy is a lightly tried 4-year-old mare by Tavachi. Yes, Tavachi. But he can get a speed son. He gets plenty of speed sons. You know? Everyone's going to go, Tavachi. Yes, he can get speed, right? So what I'm saying there is, you need to black book that horse. Lady of Savoy. S-A-V-O-Y. Y for yes, Nathan, you are the best. Alright, so we've now got a horse 0 to 1 length above par out of that run. It's going to improve. Goes out to 1400, second up. You'll go, oh, second up syndrome. Not. Sprinters, staying to the same trip. 1200, 1400. Huh, wow. On a 10-day backup. Issue 0. Right? So, improves. 1200 to 400, you give it a length and a half. Second up, you give it another length. 0 to 1, it now becomes 1 to 3.5. It's lightly raced. You have to mark it near the top of that, right? But you have to mark it back a bit because the pace is against it. So we mark it plus 3 lengths, right? Those of you that watch me know 8.0 is par, 4.0 is 2 lengths above par, 2.0 is 4 lengths above par. It halves, you see, 8 to 4 to 2. People go, why do you use the number 8? Why do you use the number 8? Because it's divisible by 2. There's 2 lengths to a class level. $8 to $4. If $8 is par, and there's 8 horses in a race, and they all are par, they all rate $8. 100 divided by 8 is 12.5. $8 represents 12.5% of the market. So if there's 8 horses in a race, and they all rate par, and they're all $8, occupying 12.5%, that's 100%. The market's par. Now, if there's 8 horses in a race, and they all rate $4, 2 lengths above par, 8 to 4, 4 to 2. So $6 is 1 length above par, $4 is 2 lengths above par. Then you divide by 2 again for the next 2 lengths, $4 to $2. $3 is 3 lengths above par, $2 is 4 lengths above par. So if you've got 8 horses that you've all rated $4, 2 lengths above par, 100 divided by 4 is 25. 8 by 25 is 200. That par of 100% now on class, you've rated to class, the par, right? That par on class now says 200%. Do you know what that tells you straight away? It's a strong form race in the future. Lots of winners are going to come out of it. That's not the race telling you that. That's your analysis of the race telling you that. So if you get that race right, okay, you've won. But you're also winning in the future because you know you're right there and you know you're going to be right in the future because you got it right here. If you got the race wrong and you back the winner, the loser, right, you do post-race analysis. You know it's a strong race. You've worked that out from your form. The horse that beat us, why did it beat us? Is it above par? Is the merit true? Does it deserve to go in the black book? You've already worked it out as being a strong race, remember? Form analysis 101, punters, alright? When you're looking for a horse, you don't look for it. It needs to put its hand up and say, back me. It's like the good-looking chick that walks down the street. Don't look at the fat chick with 2 kids. Do ya? No. There's nothing wrong in saying that. It's true. It's what males do. You look at the good-looking chick. You don't follow her. Don't do that. I know the tree lurkers do that, but you don't do that. Alright, so we're on Future Command. We've got 3 lengths above par. That whole scenario was explaining to you how I rate a horse above par. Those of you that watch me a lot know, right? So if we've got Future Command 3 lengths above par, we've got him rated 3.0, okay? The favourite collated, gone. All Too True, second favourite, gone. Future Command now top rated 3.0 against par. That's not the price we want. That's the price versus par. Once we form a market against par, it might be set to 200%, as I explained before, when everything's 4.0. Under that scenario, you still need to bring it back to a betting market of 100%. How do you get from 200% to 100%? Common sense applies, doesn't it? If I want 2 hookers instead of 1, I need twice as much money in my pocket. If I order 2 and I can only use 1, I divide the experience by 2. So if you've got 200%, you want to get to 100%. But you got to flip it. You got to reverse it, right? Invert. It's called invert and multiply, right? You invert it, you multiply it. The 4 becomes 8. There are 8 horses there that you got 2 lengths above par at 4. Now they're back to 8, which is still 2 lengths above par. You've just brought the market back to 100%. From 200%, 2 hookers to 1, right? 8 horses at $8. 100 divided by 8 is 12.5. 12.5 times 8 is now marketed at 100%. Yeah? So once you finish this race, you go down through, you might have rated 8 horses, right? And they add up to 180%. There's a total of 15 in it. The other 7, you know, that you haven't given a rating to because they're below par, right? Catch, can't win. Each of those are probably 2%, 3%. So you go 8 that you've rated to 155%. Let's call it 160, right? The other 7 times 3, 21. Total market 181%, right? you've got this thing, Future Command, rated to par at 3.0. But the par market is set to 180%. So what do you do to get that $3 out to a market to 100%? If it's set to 180, you multiply 3 by 1.8. 3 becomes 5.4. So the price that you put at 3.0 when you've rated the market to par, then converted back to a betting market set to 100%. Future Command, you want 5.4 about in that scenario when you've gone through, rated the whole race, and you've got the market set to 180% on a par, right? This all gets recorded, so that will become a great form analysis 101 lesson. 38 minutes. I'm going to let you get excited about this for 2 seconds. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
That tells me we need to find a reason to get a beat firstly. We'll move on to the 1, Copper Bullet. This is just an initial run through. By shooting to win out of a test for Rossomere. 4th of the 8 in a trial at Strap Albin. 3rd in the market, Nikolsky to 6. By Smart Missile out of the Northern Meteor Mare. Punters, 1A trial at Strap Albin in prep for its return here. Ran 2nd at Ballard Club at its 2nd career start. And a wide margin 3rd of 9 to the very smart Lingani prior to debut.
Hunters, this is a great example
It's the one to beat
how I do form analysis.
9. By Sabu out of a fast net rock mare, speed on speed, 2nd of 8 in a trial to none other than Nikolsky, beaten 0.1 of a length at Strathalbyn on the 28th of January. Obviously.
Stars aligning, 1 pace. Nikolsky, good action, deep stretch.
The form out of that 2nd of Balaclava for Nikolsky back on the 19th of June does not look good. Like the winner out of the race, 4-year-old Atomic Gelding, then ran 11th, 10th,
fast forward, eh?
at Mowbridge.
This is the important part of the event here. Oh, here. Here? Yeah.
Or just for Mowbridge. And the horse is dead heated with Nikolsky for 2nd.
I'm hopeless, seriously. Yeah, anyway, let's hit one.
Then ran 13th, 11th, 2nd, 4th.
Don't need to worry about playing because I'm back now anyway. Alright. So let's get back to collated. This race is important. That's about to jump. You can work out what happens there. I couldn't care less. It's done. It's in the past. It's like I said to you last night on the feed. You know. Fucking be quiet, Mr. Lynch. Be quiet. You're terrible. It's like I said to you last night on the feed, right? Everything's in the past. Today's the only thing that matters. Nothing in the past matters. It's done. Dusted. Gone. What matters is what we do today. Future Command, we've got 36 minutes. I want to flip through the rest of these in 5 minutes. If we find advantage, we go here. Otherwise, we move on because we've got a big afternoon and a lot on our plate, punters, alright? Let's get fucking serious. Alright. Stop looking at pictures of your girlfriends. Look at pictures of me. There's plenty of pictures of me on the internet, you know. Before I was fat. Before I met all you. Go back here. And we'll continue this. Remember to stay in a line, punters. Tell me what happens in that race. Oh, you work it out. I've got you all on silence anyway, so can't hear. It's the beauty of it, you know. I'll turn a bit more this way, you know, so you get more of the good side of me, you know. Alright. We've done Future Command, now we go to 4, back page. Looks exposed from the Padman yard. We're going to flick through these. By Sports Edition, Akadan, no. 13, So Grand, next in the market, punters. By Rubik out of a Gorn West man, great side Gorn West. None from 8, no. Fallen away, it's fallen away. Get your finger on the trigger ready to back Future Command. Huh. The one thing against Future Command's the alley, we need to check that. 9, Little Rocket. Sir Prancelot, good speed side, out of a Kel Treats mare, speed on speed. Best effort back in November. Yeah, that is. 2nd of Prince Through Life. I'm just digging deep into that. Okay. Go a bit deeper, punters here. Hold on. This might be the sister that you take into the dance. the sister of the girlfriend after she breaks up with you. You know. Oh, okay. That's par. Okay, so it's par. Scope, no. 5. Third at Oakbank, stretched out to 1400. Yep. Yes, 2. If you have a little pedigree of this for a second. Little rocket. Stud book. Stud book, people. Australian stud book is the best place for your pedigrees for Australia. Racing Post for most international pedigrees. You also need pedigreequery.com. Alright, pedigreequery.com. What's the name of this horse again? Little Rocket. Oh, it was like the chick that was in the back seat of that car when I was 22. Little Rocket. Fucking hell. Wow. Things you do when you're 22. That rhymed. Things you do when you're 22. 30 years later, next year, the things I'll do when I'm 52. I won't kick you all out of the land again. I won't do that. That's terrible. I still feel guilt about that moment. But we move on. We grow older. As I said, that's all in the past. That first race at Murray Bridges is probably crossing the line now. Here we go. Have a win. Should I look? Or should I just look for a kiss? I'll look for a kiss, eh? Hopefully I get a couple of kisses today. That thing, yes, is a danger. But I can't have it. We've got the other thing 3 lengths above par. Its best run. It showed glimpses of ability back at Gawler in November. Second up this prep. Flashed late again behind See You Later Baby and Rebel Johnny. That was 1400, so that was its peak. Then was one pace last time out behind Flying Yank and Ludo. Does it come on again? Does it hit a new peak all of a sudden 4th up at the same trip? I doubt it. No. Alright, so Future Command still on top. The alley is the query. We go to the 10, Star Gladiator. Whoa, Palantino out of a Golden State mare. Hold your horses, punters. We might have found something. Oh, guess what trial it won prior to debut? Trial I mentioned before, Bella Ragazzo and Queen on the Air. Oh, wow. This is top rated. This is top rated, punters. This is clearly top rated at the moment. Third home went to Morphettville, 2 starts later, 12.50, 55k tag Saturday. Made a mess of him. Huh. Well bred, lightly raced. Puts his hand up. What did I say about putting your hand up? Stay in the line, put your hand up. Remember what your name is on your badge. 2 syllables, nothing more. And when a good horse puts his hand up, ask it out on a date. Star Gladiator, 12.0, 3.1. The other one we want to back, Future Command, 4.8. We can back them both at the moment. We're going to get a few more to look at. We've got 31 minutes up our sleeve. I'll have this done in 6. I'll have time to call your sister. Before the next race too. Hope she's not working. Okay, the dam of this one. By Star Gladiator. Oh. Sports First Time Blinkers. The younger sister's looking better all day, every day of the week. I'm getting rid of the older one. Taking the younger one. Okay, hell. Happy to train it. Yeah, this is a horse, right? Latest trial 3rd. Guess what it was behind? I hope Ruled Like These did something in the last race, because this, in prep for its return here, first up, 1400, blinkers first time by Palantino out of a Golden Snake mare. Palantino says 1400, 1600. Golden Snake, underrated son of Danzig, great wet track sire. Yeah, everything about this horse, puts his hand up and says, back me. Jay Holder knows how to ride a horse, doesn't he? I think. Wow, okay. Let's go through the rest of them. We'll come back and dot our I's and cross our T's, like I say, in a second, punters. That was here. God. The rest of these are the chicks I met when I lived on Skid Row Alley, at the bottom of my life. You know? I'm still there, I'm homeless, toothless, remember? Okay, alright, punters, there's 2. Let's go. Race 2, Murray Bridge, punters. Let me tell the lounge, hold on. Lounge. I just got to WhatsApp this message out to the lounge. Get the lounge up. Lounge. Best 5 lounge. Here it is. Be quiet. Alright. Murray Bridge Race 2. Number 7, Future Command. Goes on top. Number 10, Star Gladiator. 12.0, 3.2 each way. Both going to Live Trader now to win, and also Star Gladiator goes on to place. Good value versus confidence betting if they're punters. Alright. Future Command sets a standard. Star Gladiator, lightly raced, well bred, big scope for more, hidden merit. Draws inside Future Command. That's a big bonus here, I think. Future Command goes back. Star Gladiator gets a pace advantage, alright? Yeah, like 12.0, 3.1. That's each way all day, punters. To show you that that's real and that I'm not just making it up because I'm here live. Alright. Murray Bridge Race 2, number 7, Future Command. Goes on top. Number 10, Star Gladiator. 12.0, 3.2 each way. Both going to Live Trader now to win, and also Star Gladiator goes on to place. Good value versus confidence betting if they're punters. Alright. Future Command sets a standard. Star Gladiator, lightly raced, well bred, big scope for more, hidden merit. Draws inside Future Command. That's a big bonus here, I think. Future Command goes back. Star Gladiator gets a pace advantage, alright? Yeah, like 12.0, 3.1. That's each way all day, punters. 120%. Aren't you glad you're sitting here watching me? Natho Live. I just got to get this up in the Live Trader. You'll listen to that while I was doing that. So that's 4.2, 4.8. So what I'm doing is I'm loading Live Trader now for that. So the punters are getting it direct as they hear that you just heard. I've rated Future Command 4.0. It's 4.8 at the moment. And I'm rating Star Gladiator 6.5, right? Alright. Conservatively. Actually, you know what? I'm rating it 6. 6 I'm making it. This is the beauty of talking through stuff live, right? You get to check yourself consistently, alright? Beautiful. Okay, alright, so I've got that up on the win. We're going... Live Trader is based on $10 units. 100 units, $1,000. Never gone that deep in a day. Not since I've been running the show. Took it over from the Ascension Robot. Yeah. Win, place, exotics, Intel tab. So I'm updating the win tab at the moment for it. They get the rated price, the early odds, the outlay. We're going 30 Future Command 4.8, 20 Star Gladiator. What price is it? 12.0. I'll go back and check the last race in a minute. Probably got rolled there. You start every day with a loser. You're starting the day watching me. I'm a loser. I'm homeless. I've got no teeth. Why are you watching me? Place bet. Star Gladiator becomes the place bet out of this race at 3.1, 3.2, obviously. That's common sense. It applies. Very rarely will I back a horse shorter than 2.0. That also applies for the place. Occasionally on Live Trader I'll do it. Star Gladiator 3.1. Okay, so this becomes 3 units. 30. Yeah, cool. Great. Let's go back and look at the result of Murray Bridge Race 1. Fucking hell, didn't I look like a dickhead there? Wow. Unplaced. First race of the day. Does not matter, punters, alright? Copper bullet roll. Unplaced. Ruled by thieves. Unplaced. They must have been hanging out in the best 5 lounge. Where I rule like a thief, supposedly. Wow. Here we go. The day starts. I've got to battle back. I'm 1 for 7 after the 3rd over. Huh. The opener that's gone, he was on debut. It's all right, you know. The number 3 goes good. First drop, can bat. Huh. Didn't you love that call the other night? Can't bat, can't catch, can't bowl. Far out. Wow. 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 Played in the same under-19 side as Andrew Simons, Matthew Mott, numerous other good Gold Coast cricketers. I was the youngest to play first grade ever on the Gold Coast. Probably been broken now. Wouldn't have been broken by March. Right. The year before that, you're hanging out with the priest. You know, you're that young. That's how good you are. The priest wants you. The cricket club wants you. The umpire wants you. Everyone wants you. Even the tree lurkers want you back then when they're 14. Punters. Really? Don't be concerned about the first race. It's only early. That's like the first chick that gets to the dance and she's wearing braces. You don't worry about her. Don't get concerned that she said no. There's another 77 of them to come yet. Wow. Jesus Christ. Anyway, on to the next race. I like to keep an hour in front. You've wasted half an hour there, punters. Let's do the right thing. Like that ad, put it in the bin, you know. Community service announcement shit. Fucking hell, follow rules. Get in a line. Wear your name badges. Speak in more than 2 syllables. Count above 10. Left foot after right foot, you know. Blondes before brunettes, you know. Common sense applies, punters. Let's be fucking real here. Alright, move forward. Warwick Farm Race 1, 33 minutes. That's Sydney guy. What's he got? Oh, that's a trap race. 3-horse race, remember? I'm not going there. Forget that. Forget that, punters. Forget that. Ipswich, the tight turning Ipswich. Not far from where I went to jail, Barallan. 2 years. I learned a lot, but, you know, I got remorse for what I did. Yeah. Tough to do when you're 46. Very tough to do at 46. Flips your life on its head. Big time. But, at the same point in time, you get a lot of fucking respect for the guys that are in there that you've never had any idea about that side of life, like zero. And then you get flipped on your head and you see that side of it, you go, fuck, these guys aren't that bad after all. In future I'm going to walk on the same side of the street. I used to walk on a different side of the street, you know. And I'm educating a lot of, I met a lot of great guys inside there that just had a fucking no chance from a young age. And Queensland Corrective Services, yeah, leaves a lot to be desired. I think it's the same in a lot of other states. I think it's the same in a lot of other countries. It's just not a good general experience. Let's move on to Ipswich Race 1, punters, right? 49 minutes. 210 favourite, Borisova. We'll look quickly at that because it occupies 47% of the market. If we can find a reason to oppose it at the par, then we'll look deeper. You know, it's sort of like one of those truffle finder dogs. Isn't that a good reference later on? Melbourne guy's best of the day, truffle finder. Sort of like a truffle finder, they sniff around, you know. That's what we're doing with the favourite here, Borisova, right? We sniff around, see if it's above par, where it sits. So we do the class, the pace, that horse, that's it. From that, we mark it to lengths above par. If we mark it 1.80 and it's 6 lengths above par, we then look at the other horses to find out how good they are, considering that a best 5 bet, you know. As soon as they go below rated 2.0, which is 4 lengths above par, that's when they come under consideration, or they, you know, you're starting to think, maybe this is best 5. You still got to do the rest of the race in depth, right? But that's when you start to think, maybe this is a best 5 consideration. That race may rate to 320% to par, and you've got rate of 2.0, right? 320%, that means you've got to revert that market by 3.2. So $2 becomes 6.4. It's not going to be best 5. If you've got it rated 4 lengths above par at 2.0, and the full field rates to 320% to par, right, that means it's a strong race, right? You're not going to have the 4 horses that all rate 4 lengths above par and are all 2.0, right? That are worth 50% each in that calculation of 320, right? You're not going to have them all 2.0 in a betting market. No one's going to bet with you. You've got to revert that back to a true market. As a punter, you revert every market you frame to 100%. You don't frame to 115%, because that's not the true chance of something happening. There are 2 sides of a coin. Heads, tails. You flip it, there are 50% chance of happening each. 100 divided by 50 is 2.0, right? Here's the example. He's all bet on footy and, you know, whether your girlfriend would do that or wouldn't do it, you know. They're all 1.91. You bet with a bookmaker, Manly versus South, Manly plus 6.5, South minus 6.5. Don't hate me, I'm just using any two team names, right? When you bet plus or minus, head start, right, it's 1.91 either side of the coin. If I come to you and I flip the coin, or if you came to me and flipped the coin and told me you're going to give me $1.91 about heads, I'd say, head, where the tree lurkers are. No way! I haven't got any advantage. 100 divided by 1.91 is 52.3. 2 times 52.3 is 104.6. If I'm a bookmaker, you have 100 on Manly, an old mate, tree lurker that got the other day has 100 on South. Firstly, I want Manly to win by 20, so that old mate loses, his tree lurker. I want you to win. Second thing is, on the bookmate, I've got 100 off him, 100 off you. His 100 is probably Kiwi dollars. Cost me 10% already, right? Anyway, so here's the story. He's both had 100, right? You collect, he doesn't. He goes home crying to his monkey girlfriend hanging in the tree by the tail. You're cheering with, I don't know what you do. Whether you, it's just a weird world these days, you know. Some of yous, you know, swing both sides and hang upside down and do all kinds of things in the bedroom. I'm 51, I don't know about that, right? But what I'm saying is you've collected. You've got 191 back. You back the winner. I've got 200. I've got his 100, your 100. I've given you 191. How much am I in front? $9. How much has been turned over? 200. What's 9 on 200? 4.5%, right? Okay. 52.3 times 2 is what? 104.6. 100 divided by 1.91 is 52.3. Makes sense, doesn't it? If I've made $9 on $200 turnover, I've made 4.5%. I bet both horses $1.91. That's how you frame a market, right? The bookie frames it to get an advantage, naturally. Both sides of the coin should be 50%, even money, 2.0. He's giving you $1.91. He's shortchanging you, right? That's why you don't frame a betting market to 115%. You frame it to 100%. Because 100% is the real, true chance of any event happening. There's not a 110% chance of me getting laid tonight. There's 0% chance. But in a real world, bizarro world, I'd be 100% chance. I wouldn't be 110. You know? Anyway, back to business. Form analysis 101, punters. Right? Numbers, basic mathematics are important when it comes to punting. You know, you got 3,000 hidden in the drawer and 1,000 in your wallet. The girlfriend asks you for 500. You go, yeah, darling, have the 500. You have a big night with the boys. You go and check the fucking sock drawer 2 days later, and there's 900 in there. Where's the other 2,100? You haven't seen it for 2 days, which is good because she's painful. She annoys you, but you're not paying 2,100 for that, are you? Fucking hell, wow. I wouldn't. And if you would, I don't want to be your mate. You gone. Yeah, wow. Anyway, Ipswich, race 1, favourite, Borisova. That nearly bowled us over. 43 minutes to post, 2.10. Alright? Let's do that horse. That's what we're about. That's what that conversation was about. Borisova, 47% of the market, alright? Some of you is really fucking hard to train, seriously. I know you know how to get a line, you know, but, you know, pull your calculators out. I don't know. Fucking ask someone around you. It's important. How to spell it. 3 syllables, remember? Anyway, Borisova, number 9. We'll do the pace first. Ipswich, tight turning. They're going 4 panels, 800. It's a quarter horse race, this. May as well be. 2 moderate, 3 even. even to solid, tending towards even. The favourite, Borisova, drawn 6. By Brazen Bow out of a Fastnet Rock mare on debut on the back of 2 trial seconds at the Sunshine Coast. Quickly breeding. Borisova, stud book. As I say to you, if you just chimed in, stud book, $39 a year. It's worth a fucking $1 million a year. What, especially once you know how to use it and research pedigrees. This horse is on debut. You know what? You take the 19-year-old chick home. You guys are 22 and you think she's hot. Make sure you look at what the mother looks like, right? Because that's what she's going to look like in 25 years' time. Same shit, different day, right? Same as breeding horses. Exactly the same. This is why I look at what the grand dam does. I don't want to look at the grandmother of your girlfriend. Fucking hell, wow. That's why you look at pedigrees. Because history repeats itself. Racing has patterns. Life has patterns, right? This thing's mother might have been a Blue Diamond Prelude winner, you know. That's the sort of stuff you need to know. Or the third dam might have won a 5 furlong Group 2 at Deauville in 1979, you know. Pedigrees. First generation, dam side, very important. Second generation, important. Especially if you've got a classic mare, it's a second dam. 2,000 metre winner, 2,400 metre winner. Wait for age, 3 or 4, right? Second dam, you got that. You're sitting pretty. Because what happens on the distaff side of pedigrees a lot of time is it skips a generation, right? Here you are, right? You're looking at photos. You're at the girlfriend's house having dinner. You're looking at photos of the grandmother and shit like that. Back in the day before we had the internet, right? Fucking hell, she was hot. You look at the mother. What happened there? Skipped a generation, right? Daughter's good, you're with it. Grandmother, you got half a nasty about on an old black and white photo. The mother, you've turned around, she's smoking a cigarette, drinking a 6th glass of wine for the night. Ready to fucking curse again at the husband. You know? Fuck, what have I got myself involved in here? You know? Go home and dream about the grandmother, alright? It's all going to be okay. So it skips a generation is what I'm saying, right? Very few size, very, only the really good size stamp mares consistently, right? Then you get great brood mares that it doesn't matter what stallion you put over them, it throws to the distaff side, you know. Stallions are important. Distaff, the bottom half of a pedigree. What you read on the page, the black type. Not the little bit at the top that tells you about the stallion. The big part at the bottom. If you've got 4 dams on a page, turn to the next page, straight away. If you can read the 4th dam on a page, turn the page straight away. Fucking hell. Unless the 3rd dam, 2nd dam, 1st dam are less than... if the 3rd dam is less than 12, 13 years old, don't turn the page. Because you've only had 2 or 3 to race, or 0 to race, one to race itself. Same with the 2nd dam and the dam, right? So the family's untried. Yeah? Right? 1 + 1 = 2 punch, yeah? Anyway, Borisova 2.10. By Brazen Bow out of a Fastnet Rock mare. She herself, Russian Empress. No black type, 1 from 8 winner. 2nd dam. By More Than Ready. Ready for Catherine, and she is the stakes producer of Atlante, the Group 1 winner in New Zealand, the 2,000 guineas, making the dam of this one a full sister to a 2,000 guineas winner. Oh, that adds up. Enough said, 2.10 on debut. 2 trial seconds at the Sunshine Coast. Kendrick Yard. It's interesting that he's put Cody Collis up, claiming 2. That sort of, and I understand Cody Collis rode in the first trial at Sunshine Coast when it ran 6 of 8, but I don't understand why he's claiming 2 here unless it's a strong race. Like, I don't get that. I haven't done the form, but just on breeding what we've seen there, from the Kendrick Yard going here, off the back of that trial form, Ipswich. It's going to be ridden on the front. Have no doubt. Yeah, I would have went and seen your hoop. I don't see what a 2 kilo bug boy does for this horse. Yeah. Anyway, the 4. Let's see what the rest of the lot. We'll come back to that if there's nothing else here. Second favourite, Hidden Nugget, on debut by Spirit of Boom out of a Hidden Dragon mare. Hidden Dragon's son Daniel, right? Okay. I think it was a Group 1 winner over a mile in Hong Kong from memory. He's an okay son of Danehill. He's not great, you know. Yeah. Anyway, so second favourite obviously has ability by Spirit of Boom. Won its initial trial. Why am I saying jump out? I'm doing too much Victoria. Won its initial trial at Deegan over Waku Waku, who then punters came out one on debut at the Sunshine Coast for a 30k tag. Knocked off Fashion Flash and He's Got They, obviously by Rothsay. Didn't he? Yeah, it's like the girlfriend you want to forget. Dundeel 3-year-old in third, beaten 1.3, came out beaten 3.2 prior, beaten 2.2 before that. It's obviously above par, this horse. Yeah, 3.2 versus 2.1 top end. A lot of unknowns there to try and work out, you know. We spend another 20 minutes here, I'd rather be talking to your sister. Alright, so we move to the next race, punters. That race is a race that you want to come back and watch later on today, once it's run, to know the form out of it, what's come out of it. If something has beaten those two favourites that both look obviously above par, you need to look at that. Could be a potential Black Book horse. If something's flashed late to run second to them, around the tight turning Ipswich track, after an unknown moderate front end, if it turns out to be that, needs to be looked at. They're things you need to think about, you know. Make notes as you go during the day. Or record yourself so you look pretty like I do, and you can go back and watch it at night. Post stuff about yourself, and you know, like I say, you can only do this if you really know what you're talking about. And you guys think I'm a charlatan? Wow. Oh, yeah. Anyway, on to the next race. The dart thrower moves on, punters. Have we had our pants pulled down again yet at Mowbridge? No. 6 minutes. 360 seconds until you get to expose me for a second time to take punters. Wow. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. What's in the Black Book coming up? Let's go there quickly because we need to have an idea on that for, you know, moving in the afternoon. You know, those darts are sort of remote controlled and they aim a little bit better than the ones that I throw randomly, you know. Conchiro, 51 minutes by Pirata. Race 1 Warwick Farm, race 2 Warwick Farm. If you've watched Melbourne Guy, you'll see Melbourne Guy had Walsby made on top. I did say earlier today we need to go there. It's 51 minutes away. I think that's where we need to go now. Let's do it. Now, a Sydney guy. Sydney guy. Okay. Hope he's not watching. Fucking hell. Probably wouldn't be. Knowing his lifestyle, he wouldn't be watching. 50 minutes to post. Ipswich race 2. Potentially important betting race for the day. Potentially very important. I need a drink. I'm going to go and get a drink, punters. I'm going to the bar. I'll be back. You entertain yourselves. Watch the second at Murray Bridge. Cheer it home for us. We need a winner, punters. We need something. We need something to go right today. If you know my phone number, and you know a good looking female, give it to them. Tell them to text me. Don't tell them I've got no teeth, but. I should put some. Why don't I do this? Why don't I be smart, punters, right? And do this, right? Because I've got a brain. I'm going to do this. But I've got to do it intelligently, right? Come on, flip, turn, on, go. Hold on, punters, stay there. I'm with you. I'm not leaving you. You know I love you. I sing you songs. Not many people do that. So I need to go this side. Just let me type this in. Hold on, punters. We'll get there. This is worth the wait. Trust me. Probably don't believe that anymore, do ya? From Mr. Num from fucking 20 in a week, guy. Hold on, punters. I'm nearly there. We're getting there, punters. Here it comes. Oh, really? Wow, okay. Just one more delay, punters. I'll press that, I'll press that, I'll press that, that. I think we're there, punters. I think we're there. Racing. It's just on an ad break. Oh no, it's not. What happened there? Fuck me. You be quiet. Amy Shark, what are you doing? Wow. I think it took over the other sound. Hold on.
At 6, late 8.50 back into 7.50. So grand 10 this morning, late 7 out to 8. And at longer odds, there's been support for Zubabina, number 12, and even Star Gladiator, which firms from $26 into $13. Specking half the field for the second Murray Bridge in 3. Albion Park.
Did they say Star Gladiator 26 to 13? Did I hear that correctly?
Star Keats is currently at $5 after 8.
Is that the tree loopers jumping out of trees for it?
Sky Channel with us now. First event starting about to be given.
Star Gladiator, what's going on here,
between overcast and showery.
It doesn't matter
the current weather conditions. I drove a very, very heavy downpour when I was on my way to the course about an hour and a quarter ago. That was on the northern outskirts in the Caboolture area. I'm hearing that they haven't had anywhere near that amount of rain here, but light showers as we commence the coverage. I've gone 7-1-5-3 here in race 1 as they're being called for. 5 is the favourite, as I mentioned.
Well. We start the day off on a losing note, punters.
It's only 10 cents separating Nawaki Star now. 2.70.
I'll tell you one fucking thing. We're not going to be singing for our supper tonight. I'm not putting up with that.
6.50 was bet.
Zero chance of that happening, punters.
Race number 1. Lure rolls. First heat of the maiden.
Zero.
Very speedily from the
turn him down a bit.
Yeah.
You'd rather listen to fucking good looking Natho, you know. Anyway, Conchiero, the favourite. Let's do the pace here quickly first. Woke Farm Race 2. We need to rip through this. Get done quick.
It's all non-stop recall. Favourite Whoosh to the lead and away.
Hey, the Red Hots. Wow. Geez, you need to be desperate, wouldn't you? Anyway. I shouldn't say that for numerous different reasons. 1, 2, moderate, 2, yeah, moderate to even at best.
Take a breath. On-stop recall home at $3.20 and $1.40 to beat Silver Haze $1.40.
Plus 3, rail, okay. Conchiro, Pirata, out of an Uncle Mo mare. Don't underestimate him as a stallion. Rest in peace, died the other day. Uncle Mo, passed. Resolute Bloodstock. Good guys, John Stewart, great guy. Yeah, sorry about fucking Uncle Mo. He's a horse to put you boys on the map. Conchiro. Alright, you know what we need to go and look at? We need to look at the trial form prior to debut. Ran second to rip off on debut. But the trial form is important. You know what run's important? The second to Car with Get a Fix back in 3rd in June. That's the run that counts. When it was beaten a length by the capitalist gelding, who hasn't started on the race condition yet. Back in 3rd, the Calix 3-year-old Get a Fix, right? Who's now 2 from 8. On the back of that, prior to that, he broke his maiden on the Kensington, easy. Then got rolled by Switzerland in the Todman. 3rd to Prost in a trial. 3rd to Linebacker in a trial. Beaten 2, beaten 1.6. Prior to that. Definitely would have come on since then. The debut second to rip off. What happened there? Let's find out.
And $4.20 for collated. $4.60 all two. $6 Future Command. $7.50 Little Rocket.
Warwick Farm midweek. What date's that? Turn that down, eh? You want to hear me? You don't want to hear that Oh no, you want to hear? This is that race that we're in, punters.
True coming forward.
Cheer it home, eh?
Collated, drawn a little
You get to pull my pants down live. Live. What an opportunity.
the back page.
Should I turn it down
Drifter in the betting.
so you can't do it?
Come up along with Little Rocket. Light and
Maybe not, eh?
So Grand and Future Command.
Let's see Natho sing for his supper. But you know what I'm like. I put myself to sort all the time. I'll do it all day, every day of the week. It's not an issue. Anyway, back to this, eh? We've got 43 minutes. You'll go and tell me what the next winner is. You want to hear that as well, sorry. Fuck.
Across the track as well. Perfect conditions for racing.
Can you hear it? Yeah. I'll turn it up a bit more.
Now Future Command.
Only for the race.
So
Once you start cheering when it gets beat, because I'll lose again, I'm going to turn you back down, right? I'm going to mute you.
Will complete the line. Late money is also
Especially if you don't give me
number one. $4 now into
the
3.7.
phone number of the good-looking chick you know that's single.
All too true. $7 Future Command, and then $8 the back page.
You won't meet about a homeless guy with no teeth. Listen to this.
And also Little
Stop
Rocket.
annoying me.
So they're just taking a little bit of time to get themselves sorted out. So Grand has had a little bit of late support as well, but still hovering around the double each way. Now Future Command just taking a little bit of coaxing to come into the gates. The back page has gone
Melbourne guy.
forward.
More
Splash
male.
of white moves in. So just 2 to run into the gates now. Light and Tangy will be one of the last, along with Little Rocket.
Race 6, Murray Bridge, Melbourne guy, Jenny Esprit, 7.50.
Who's drawn the inside gate. So we're set. Race 2, light is on. Collated, drawn deep. Race favourite. Second of the day. Stand by.
Shut that Dior, same race, 26.0. Race 6, Murray Bridge, Melbourne guy. 2 in the race.
Nothing yet. Now they're off.
Jenny
tucked
Esprit,
away
shut
too
that
much
to
as
the
one. There's no speed from Kaylee's boy Zarubina. Future Command was back early, but he's pushing on. Collated wider out, whizzing over, and within a couple of 100 metres will take up the lead. Light and Tangy crosses over to join. So it's Collated leading Light and Tangy. Third position is Splash of White, and then a length away to the inside Star Gladiator from All Too True. Future Command's worked up to better than midfield, but he is a fraction deep in company with Kaz Borg, and then So Grand was the next one. Softly Black just ahead of that pair. 2 further back is the back page, Little Rocket. Towards the back is Thiago with Zarubina, and Kaylee's boy's the last one. 700 metres out, and Collated cruised over from the wide draw to have the lead by more than a length.
Fade's on top.
Tangy Splash of White. Still sneaking through on the inside is Star Gladiator. Future Command, So Grand, Zarubina and the back page. They sweep to the outside part, and then came Softly Back and Casborg. Collated kept going. Star Gladiator.
Kicking Star Gladiator! Run on, Star Gladiator!
Back page now emerging.
No.
In company also Future Command, the back page and Future Command, they sweep to the lead from Collated, and the back page by a length on Future Command. Collated did enough to hold third. So Grand fourth, then Splash of White Zaru.
One pace deep stretch, like Star Gladiator. Second, not good enough. Rolled again. Throw the tomatoes. Go for it. It's all right. Plenty more to go today, punters. Anyway, so race 6, Melbourne guy. Race 6, Melbourne guy. Let's turn that down. We don't need to listen to him. He's older than me and uglier than me, even though I'm fat. It's okay. All right, so race, we've got 40 minutes to Warwick Farm. We're potentially going to go there. I'm liking the look of Conchero as I've been talking to you. We're going to finish that off. That gets updated as a loss. And you're probably sitting there going, oh, you haven't updated the race before. I know, I do that occasionally. You know? I'm the boss, I can do what I fucking want. It's the rules, you know? You're not paying for the entertainment. Over on the other platform, where the dude in the nude lives, you know about him. You don't get free tips, but you do pay for the content. Anyway, punters, right? Let's go. We've got a job in front of us, punters. It looks like another Natho None from 5 Day, doesn't it? What's going on here? What pieces of magic can I weave to get out of this? I've got 45% battery left. I better plug in this other thing. You know what? I might have to turn you upside down, and you watch me upside down for a bit. If the battery gets to 10%, then we flip it. You watch me upside down. Sort of like when me and the Ascension robot sleep head to toe. You know? Yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, back to Tapani, the horse that ran third, to Conchiro that ran second in that trial back in June behind Comic Cha. The Capitalist 3-year-old. Looks good. The form out of it looks good. You've got form references back to Prost, linebacker, Mayfair, Autumn Glow, Rock Empire. I'll say more. Has to be Saturday City class as a minimum, which puts it 4 lengths above this time of year. Off a 7th, 4th prep run. What did that 4th look like? What did that 4th look like in the last Rose Hill trial, punters? See this, eh?
Side Corby's alternative in Australia. The Supreme Statement opened up by 4.
Oh, wide margin the winner.
Spot is Call Me Mighty, and then coming home well. Vincento's making up good ground out wider. Supreme Statement under the whip, led by 3 lengths to Call Me Mighty, then Vincento, and Conchiro works home well, but Supreme Statement won by just over 2 lengths. Second in the trial there was Call Me Mighty. Photo third, Vincento and Conchiro are close up. Then Myola, followed by Call Me Sun, Doctor, Vincento and Call Me Mighty. Then Supreme Statement under the whip, led by 3 lengths to second spot is Call Me Mighty, and then coming home well. Vincento's making up good ground out wider. Supreme Statement under the whip, led by 3 lengths to Call Me Mighty, then Vincento, and Conchiro works home well, but Supreme Statement won by just over 2 lengths. Second in the trial.
Alright, so here's the thing, right? When you've got a wide margin horse mid-stretch in a trial or a race, it can really be deceiving the merit of the horses that are 2nd, 3rd and 4th, taking the rest of the field or the rest of the pace up to that leader. You know, and you only understand that merit, what happens in those situations, what happens through the line, then after the line, right? Take the winner out of this, the winner of it, I haven't even looked at it, it's regardless. The only horse I'm concerned about is Conchiro. And after watching it twice, I can tell you one thing. Take the winner out of the race, which is what I said you do under these circumstances. Conchiro's clearly the best through the line, right? It's a typical Waterhouse trial when you take the winner out of it, the latest trial. So any concern I had about 4th of 9 in the trial, after I watched it visually, I've got no concern. It can even get further confirmed now by the form of the horses through 2nd and 3rd out of that trial at Rose Hill, because Conchiro was clearly visually better than them through the line, right? 2nd came out and ran 2nd at Bathurst. Pfeiffer does that, doesn't mean it's a hopeless horse. Back over from Hong Kong, obviously has ability. Went to Bathurst first up, got beaten 4.8 by Battle Him. Black Book. Battle Him, 3-year-old gelding by Written Tycoon. Beat that horse by 4, right? Supreme Statement, who was a wide margin leader mid-stretch in that trial at Rose Hill, only beat it by 2. We're looking at Conchiro out of it as midweek city form. This Battle Him's beaten it at Bathurst by 4. Goes in the Black Book. Battle Him, 3-year-old gelding by Written Tycoon. 1 from 1 winner. Guess who trains? Just a guy that, you know, hasn't had a winner in 25 years, Bjorn Baker. Sarcasm. Oh, he's killing it, isn't he? Yeah, so there you go. That horse goes in your Black Book. Here's the thing. It goes to town next time out. It's made all. It's won by 4.6. It's been Bathurst. People are going to look at it and go 27k maiden, 10 to 1. Right? If it gets in a race with no pace on the front, 1100, 6 panels, 5.5, it'll make all and win by 2. And Stargaze in deep stretch. And you watch it go 10 to 1.4 on the point of the turn on Betfair. That's what'll happen. That's why you need a Black Book with that horse. Battle Him, alright? HYMN, battle. What do I do with the tree lurkers? Anyway, back to this. There you go. That wins for you in a week and a half. That was the 31st of January. It'll show up somewhere between the 20th and The 30th of February in 3 weeks. You get an earn out of it. None of you is throwing me a bone. I know what you like. Fucking hopeless. Anyway, back to this. Conchero. Okay. It's obviously Saturday City Class. This horse is a minimum. The pedigree says it. I'll just confirm it for you. And then I'll tell you why nothing else can win. While we're back in this. Conchero. 34 minutes, right? We've got 4 minutes. You'd think I wasn't organised, wouldn't you? Or do you think I may have decided to make, show off a little bit and do this because I like... Look. I've been doing it a day. Look at this. Look. From a homeless shelter. A guy with no teeth can do this. From a homeless shelter. I'll have a girlfriend by the end of the week the way I'm going. Okay, hell. Conchero. Logged in. Stud book. Damn, Conchita by Uncle Mo. She was very smart. 4 from 23 winner. Bordered on being black type. Second dam by Daniel Dancer, Royal Dance. Third dam, Zarphonic, son of Gordon West. Gordon West, such a great broodmare sire. You know, Zarphonic the same. Yeah. Fourth dam, Pedigree Query. I think she might be ready to course the fourth dam. I need to check that. Nisa, PedigreeQuery.com. She's American bred topsider mare. I'm pretty sure she might be ready to course. This will make sense if she is. 2 A's, not 3, Nathan. You only get 3 A's next to your name because you're growing. Okay. Ran second in the Galtres in Great Britain over 12 furlong at York. Black type producer. She's not ready to course, but yeah, nothing back through 8 generations. All right, okay, move on. Yes, well bred. Not a lot of black type, a little bit splatterings. Let's call it Saturday City Class 4 lengths above parking at the bottom end. 3.2. The second favourite was me mate. Fuck, he's going to struggle, isn't he? By Headwater. Have a more than ready mare. Second Rolling Magic, tail end, 1400 last prep. I said moderate to even front here. Couldn't run down King of Dragons first up. 5 lengths off Tomcat Flowers. That trial was good, Tomcat Flowers, and Easterly emerged out of that, no doubt. But yeah, like, I get everyone's got King of Dragons on the fucking radar because he went to the Gold Coast and, you know, ran second in that fucking maiden, but it was a nothing maiden, that $250,000 race. Like, I know I've talked Harry Angel up, and it's a 3-year-old colt by Harry Angel, but yeah, I don't think he's anything better than, you know, look what he did before he went to the Gold Coast. He's ran second midweek at Kensington, by metaphorically, 3 lengths off Jongong, and second to Quartz Magic, beating 2 lengths when trying to make all of Kembla. That doesn't scream $250,000 next time out. When you're talking $250,000, you're talking listed Group 3, you know. That's fucking midweek city. That's 6 lengths below. Anyway, the horse that ran third, wah wah wah. What the tree lurkers do when they get kicked out. Wah wah wah. Toys, cot, throw, tears. Third to King of Dragons was me mate. Average city trial form prior to that. 4th and 5th home. Conchero's starting to look a good thing. I might have to fucking get on my bike here, promise. I might have to get on the bike. Punters. What are we going to do? Yeah, alright, he's gone. Melbourne, Sydney guy's wrong there. You can ring him and tell him he's wrong. Whilst my mate's not winning. I'm telling you that right now. Too much against it. Paces against it. Moderate form first up. Moderate form over 1400 Newcastle, tail end the last prep. Like, yeah, go and jump in a river. 3, Supreme Statement, third favourite, 5.0. My press statement out of a Magic Albert mare, good speed bottom half, won the last 2 trials in prep for its return. Fuck, by margins too, impressive. Alright, how visual was it? Let's have a look while we dig the form, because we haven't got much time. So, We need to multitask now, punters. I need to talk to you, watch a replay, and deep dive these form lines out of this race.
Over on the inside, Call Me Son. Around the turn and into the straight, and Supreme Statement opened up by 4. In second spot is Call Me Mighty, and then coming home well, Vincento's making up good ground out wide. Supreme Statement under the whip, led by 3 lengths to Call Me Mighty, then Vincento.
Strong hand ride, very strong hand ride.
And Conchiro works home well, but Supreme Statement won by just over 2 lengths. Second in
the next trial, when it knocked off Hanky Chief, is the important one because it's fitter. Oh, is that, yeah, that is the last one. Okay. The trial prior was on a heavy track when it knocked off Hanky Chief. The reason I'm mentioning that is because Hanky Chief came out and won by 4 lengths first up on the back of that at Warwick Farm on the back of winning another trial. No, it won that trial by 4 lengths at Rhodes Hill, then failed first up when it tried to make all at Warwick Farm. We don't tell lies at TWF, but occasionally we make mistakes and go none from 20 in a week. Best 5. Best product in the world. I want to record that as an advertisement. It'll blow people away by them. See, so that would be a good ad. Third home, yeah, starting to look really questionable, this form. Yeah, there's nothing there, eh? I don't like it. Oh, Seraphim. I'm not talking to her. Spaceballs 5.5. Next, the 8 by Dundee out of a Schnitzel mare, first up. 2 good trial seconds to Bob Bitter and Cotton Gin. Ma can get a winner. Tail end of last prep, try to make all. This horse may have a chance. I'm just looking at his trial form, hold on. That's good. That's good. Yeah, okay. I think it's a danger. And I'm starting to think 3.4, 5.5, you know, 29%, 18%, it's 47. We got them both to better than even money. About 2.1, 2.05 at the moment. That's where my head's thinking at the moment. And it's going to be strong confidence if nothing else puts its hand up. 2. Yeah, alright, okay. So let's look at this visually. The second of them, even though watch that one, let's watch this one. This was on a heavy track, that's the only issue, there's only 3 horses.
The volleys as they come up towards the home turn now. And the leader is Supreme Statement, in front by a length on Handkerchief, who can peel if it likes, and a couple of lengths away is Kiana C. Inside the 200, Supreme Statement still the leader. Handkerchief is tucked in behind it. Supreme Statement given a hit with a persuader and an all-the-way win for Supreme Statement. Supreme Statement.
Here's the thing, right?
Second,
here's the thing about this horse, right? He's been put under pressure both of his trials leading into this, but here's the thing. He's a big type. He's by Dundee. They're riding him forward, so it's natural that they're going to put him under this sort of pressure to have him ready if they're planning on riding him like that first up. So I get that. I get why they've done that. It's not because the horses in second are better than him. It comes down to the simple fact that that's the way he's been trained. It's Kieran Ma. You can't. It's common sense, you know. You don't question it. You just run with it. The fact that he's bought it here first up. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What am I talking about? I'm the wrong fucking horse. Spaceballs, people. I've got Spaceballs in my head. Fucking hell. What was that all about? I'm still looking at the fucking Waterhouse thing. Yeah, I've got to reconsider that. No, because it's a different formula, so that's fine. Alright, okay, that puts a query in my head, that does. Let's watch this last jump out second. I'm going to go back and look at this for a second.
In narrowly from fire up in the centre and our deeper Paparacha. Spaceballs was next, then came Palazzo to the outside with more cash. 200 metres left to go.
Here's the thing, right? Even if the trial of the Waterhouse thing looks more impressive to me now, it still wasn't close enough to being 4 lengths above par like Conchiro is to warrant reassessing it. So it's still about Spaceballs.
Leading the way, Cotton Gin, led by...
And having the market to 47%.
About a length, Paparacha, who's knuckling down to the task. Cotton Gin, Paparacha, Spaceballs, the rails flying home. Cotton Gin just in front, and Cotton Gin just beats Spaceballs.
Wow, Spaceballs bonus, alright, okay. Alright, we're back in 2 in this to 47% of the market. As far as I'm concerned, they should be a combined 1.80 chance to occupy 55%. That will go out in about a minute. Hold your fucking buttons on your phones. Probably not going to back it anyway because you don't believe me. Supreme statement third. 6. Oh, you get a purring cow popping his head up out of nowhere, eh? Cleaning spirit. Really? Okay. Hold on. Hold your horses. We've got 24 minutes. I'm checking this number 7, the Purring Cano 3-year-old filly. Ha! You might get a price about Bramall next start. It should be in your black book after ran 4th on debut. Bremel, Bramall. 2.3621. Okay, that's average. They're the 2 punters. They are the 2. They are the 2. As long as the prices haven't changed. Oh, even better, 3.5 Conchiro. And what is it? Spaceballs 5.0. Alright, cool. So that's 20 and 28, 48%. Okay. 6. Here, there. Where's it going? Phone's that? Oh, wrong phone. Fucking hell. That's what happens. Right, so we're going to go Warwick Farm Race 1, punters. Let's put this down. Warwick Farm Race 1, number 1, Conchiro on top, 3.50. And also Spaceballs at 5.0. So, got them both at 48% of the market, 2.05. Realistically, they're a combined 55% chance, 1.80. So, still good advantage versus strong confidence, alright? So, we dig in here a little bit. That's Warwick Farm Race 2 punters. I can't count. I'm like a tree lurker. So we're backing both, right? You go, why are you backing 2 at 3.5 and 5.0? I've got them assessed at 55% of the market. They occupy 48. I've got a 7% edge on 48%, which is a 15% overlay. So, you know, as long as I've got a 10% overlay, I'm happy. When I've got a 15% overlay on a strong confidence angle, you know, dig in, you know. Doesn't matter if I'm down or up for the day. What matters is that I'm right, they're wrong. So that's 55, 30, 3, 2, 4.5. So, how do we bet it? When we've got it at 48% of the market, we go 4 units Conchiro at 3.5 to win 10, and we go 3 units Spaceball to win 12, right? Total 7 units, $70 outlay. Remember what I said, live trade 100 units, $1,000 bang. 1,000 divided by 100 is $10 units. So it's 1 Conchiro, Conchiro 1. Conchiro. And then 8 space balls. I'm slow typing, you see. Hopeless at typing. Hopeless at dart throwing. Anyway, that's up. That's done. I'm only go up for the wing punters. Got to update the Intel page, otherwise you'll get upset with me. You know, trying to do 2 things at once here. I need to reel in some more punters, you know. None of you's a pain anymore. You all hate me. You don't think I can win. You know, I'm singing for me supper. Great fun. Race 2. Great fun, race 2. Win bets at it. Alright, done. 18 minutes. Heaps of time. Even though I like to work to an hour, I'm trying to show you guys the new angle. I'm rather impressed with my new studio. Don't you like it? Alright, so that's that race done. Sandown race 1 in 28 minutes. Which is that 5-horse affair. Melbourne guy, I'm going to give you this. Race 6, Murray Bridge, Jenny Esprit, 7.5, and Shut That Dior. Must have a Judy Orient somewhere in its pedigree, or maybe Bolt Dioro or Daglia Dioro, the father of Bolt Dioro. 26.0 is Shut That Dior. You can back both those. One's value long shot live trader, the other one's live trader. More Melbourne guy. Murray Bridge race 7. Kushin Kenny Varley. Big run when resuming, 3 wide, no cover. Kept coming, close third. Have to trust that it backs up okay from that tough run. The other problem is it's drawn the outside in a big field. That's the issue, and you're already being asked to take 3.50. Watch today. Call It Quits resumes here. Has shown ability, well drawn. Should get a nice trail. It's a value playing a tricky race. $23 value long shot live trader. So there you go. Race 7, Call It Quits. What you all want to do to me. And race 6 punters. Jenny Esprit, 7.5. And Shut That Door. What you want to do to me. Or what you want to do on top of me. Shut that door on me. You know. Okay. You want to call it quits, you want to shut that deal. Probably will if neither of them win at 25 to 1. But you don't get mathematics. Doesn't matter if you go none from 2 at 25 to 1. What matters is when you go none from 20 at 4 to 1. Wow. And the punter that thinks I rigged it. That I rigged it. Wow. Anyway, that's where we sit at the moment. I'm going to take a break for half an hour. You know how hard it is doing this? Talking for 2 hours straight? Why are you trying to think? Fuck. Anyway, I'll be back soon. We win when you win. See you punters, see you punters, see you punters. Oh, wow. Look at the ceiling. Don't look at me. I'm ugly. Fuck you. Stop. Go away. End.